Hey guys, welcome back to the MangaMark channel. Today we're watching One Piece episode 254 and 255. Uh, I, I want to see how this whole sea train scenario is going to play out. Now we know Sanji's on the train. We know that Franky, Usopp and Robin are all being held captive on the train. We know that Robin is right up the front where CP9 is. We don't know which cart, or I don't know if it's been explained which cart that Franky and Usopp are being held in. If it's the same one, I know it isn't because they're not with Robin. So they're on a different cart. But which one is it? So Sanji has to make his way through these train carts. And luckily they explained in the last episodes that much like a video game, the carts are going to raise in difficulty with every one we move up. So there's tougher and tougher opponents as he progresses through the sea train. I love this. I love this premise. I can't wait to see it. It gives so much spotlight on Sanji to just go and just, wreak havoc on this train. So the ones mentioned, we obviously had a Commander T-Bone was one of the ones mentioned. He's in charge of like the soldiers basically. You had a man from CP7, one of the carts, a new member of CP9 after him, I believe, just before the cart with like the actual CP9, like the ones we've seen. So we haven't seen this new member of CP9 that's apparently just been recruited, but we've seen like the four that betrayed Iceberg, essentially. And then Robin's cart. I think there's a couple before that with like Marines and like tougher like foot soldier kind of people there. But those are like the kind of like the bosses that we have to get past kind of thing, right? So I can't wait to see what's going to happen. We left off with, Luffy and Zoro are still stuck. Luffy between buildings, Zoro in a chimney. Okay, hopefully that gets resolved quick. Nami's found Luffy. So, with her eagle eye, she spotted him from miles away in between these two buildings. So, hopefully, that we get him out of there. Chopper's looking for Zoro. He's got Zoro's sword with him. So, hopefully, he's going to track down Zoro, get him out the chimney, and then we can go. We can go and figure out how we're going to tackle this train thing, right? So, guys, I'm just going to jump in. We'll talk, like usual, in between and at the end of the video about these episodes. If you're new to the channel and you want to watch me on this One Piece journey, please consider subscribing to the channel. Everyone that has subscribed, likes the videos, comments on the videos, guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate all the kind of little tips and things that you give me about One Piece, and like it's a series where I love, like, just about every episode there's like a bit of information that you guys can give me about like Oda, or like the kind of inspiration behind certain things. There's so much thought and detail that's went into this series, and I think I might do like a video one time. People have spoke to me about the what's it called, like the SBS, is that it, like, is that what it's called, the like where they send in questions for like Oda. That I might just do, like, to the point that I'm at in the manga, I might just do a video where I read through all the SBS questions. I think that would be fun, and give my thoughts on it. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much, and let's just jump in. Episode 254. Let's do it. See, what? Oh, good. Chopper spotted Zoro. Thank God. Right. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I was pre-warned about this. Chopper's voice actor's different for a couple of episodes here, isn't it? Right, good. Thank you for that, because I would have been so confused when I heard that there. Oh, Nami's thinking about what just went down. Oh. Oh, yeah. All the emotions going to come out now. Oh, yeah. Luffy still doesn't know what's happening. Yeah. Nami, you're going to have to do some explaining here. Oh, she's crying. Yeah, exactly. Nami, oh man, right, okay, I love this. Good. Tell it to him. Tell him what's happening. Good. Straight away, bang, just get out of there. Sacrifice. Yep. Yep. That's it, Luffy. Those are the facts. Yes, Luffy. Yes. To protect you guys. Look at... Oh, well, I was going to say, you can't look at Nami crying. She's behind you. Yeah, but you can see that coming, Luffy. We need to get out of here. Yes, Luffy. Come on, let's do it. Time to move. Oh my god, Chopper's trying to pull Zoro out of this chimney. Look at the way he's bending his legs. Yeah, come on. Giving him the walls of Jericho there. Are you carrying Kitetsu? But yes, he is, Zoro. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the cursed one, isn't it? Right, okay. Oh, he's got one hand free. Perfect. Give him his sword. Oh. Oh, Luffy. The serious face on now. Here we go. Oh, wow, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. Luffy. Luffy. Okay. Right, okay, that I wasn't expecting that, but that's awesome, right? I didn't expect him to break the buildings apart. Yeah, okay. Luffy. Nice. Oh, Zoro, what are we gonna do here? Oh, okay. Right. It's annoying that they got stuck, but they got themselves out in cool ways, so it can be forgiven. Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, Zoro couldn't see the Aqua Laguna coming, so he's like, what the hell's going on? Guys, thank you again for warning me about the voice change there, because I would have been so confused. Oh, okay, guys. Nice. I sometimes forget that Chopper has that form. Like, I don't feel like he uses it much. Yes. Nice job, you two. Well done. But yeah, I think probably keep moving. There's no way they just got swallowed by that. No way. Oh, Polly. With the ropes. Nice. I like this. I like how much, like, Polly has kind of, like, formed a kind of bond with them because of everything that's happened here. Whereas everybody else, oh, yeah, everybody else doesn't really know the full story. But, like, Polly and Iceberg do. Had to be done. Yes. Love that Luffy still calls him Rope Guy. And calls Lucci Pigeon Guy. Yeah. This is that's what they're saying. This one's different. It's not like the usual Aqua Laguna. Oh, he passed out. Okay, he passed out while clinging to Zoro's face. What? You're so clumsy, Zoro. What do you have to do to be? And Luffy, you've been stuck in between two buildings twice in this arc. You cannot laugh at anybody. Oh, I didn't want to see this scumbag. 5 of the Navy Vice Admirals. Oh, right, okay, that's that. Yeah, why would Aokiji give that power to this guy? Has he met him? An elephant? Only 2 people hold the key to the ancient weapon in this. Robin and Franky then, eh? Yeah, okay. The stakes are a lot higher than we originally anticipated. Because if the world government get their hands on these two, bad times. Oh, Sanji! Here we go. Oh. Just keep your cool persona for a little longer before you go into that mode. Nothing to think about, Luffy. The rest of you, we know what's happening. Here we go. Everybody else like, did you see what just happened? Let's go. Let's do it. Right. Okay. You know that that episode. That's what I wanted. I'm happy. We're jumping into the next episode. Things are gonna kick off now because in that one I got what I wanted. The resolution to Luffy and Zoro being stuck. A little check-in with what's happening on the train. We even got a little bit of Spandam in his lobby. Not that I want to see him, but what he's thinking. That is good, right? I'm happy with that because it gets that out the way. And now Luffy and Zoro have been filled in on what's happening. So everybody's kind of up to speed. Except for... This is the thing, like, it's... The four of them that we saw there that are going to head out, they know the full situation, right? They know everything that's happening. Sanji doesn't quite know all of it. He knows that he could tell that Robin was lying. He knew that she was lying, and he knew, right, she's not telling us the truth. She's doing this for a reason. I'm going to go and just take this into my own hands and take care of it. So, but he's got, that's the thing, I'm hoping that when he speaks to Nami with the Denden Mushi, then we can fill him in and say, listen, here's the situation, this is what's happening, go for it. Like, just go and get Robin. Because this is why she's doing it. Right? Usopp and Franky, I don't think they know the extent of Robin. So they'll need to be filled in as well. They know, obviously, about CP9 and what's happening there, and that Robin... In fact, I don't even know if Usopp knows that Robin's with them. I don't know if they explained that to the extent to him. Basically, like the three that are on the train of Sanji, Usopp and Franky, they need to be filled in on the full story. But as it stands, like the Straw Hats that are on Water 7, they know what's happening and they're making a plan. Good. We're moving, right? We need to go. I wonder, like, I want to get that conversation. Hopefully, maybe in this next episode, we'll get the conversation on the Denden Mushi. So that everybody's on the same page and we can go. The question is, how is the crew there gonna chase after the sea train? This is it, like, because I'm hoping that the Mary's going to come into play somehow, but that's me kind of grasping. I'm grasping, hoping and praying that something's going to happen with the Mary. Other than that, like, is maybe Iceberg and the Galley Lad going to give them a ship that can chase after the sea train? I don't know. Don't know the situation. I'm hoping that maybe Sanji... Like, I don't think he's crazy enough to just charge in and fight CP9. Although I don't think he actually knows the extent of their strength at this point either, because he hasn't seen anything that happened at the... like, Iceberg's place. So, he might... But I'm hoping that he has a plan to kind of like sabotage the sea train. Kind of similar to when like he hatched the plan and then went on to an L's arc and kind of messed about with that. I'm hoping that's kind of what he's thinking so that we can catch up to it with the crew. Right. Guys. Good stuff. Like that. I love the kind of motivation of Luffy in the episode where when he found out the truth from Nami about what was happening with Robin, he got so determined and angry that he just broke the buildings down. Okay, good scene. I like the way they did the music and that with it to make it look just epic, right? But I'm just glad that the being stuck part is done, right? I understand why they had to be stuck for the story to move. Okay, because like Luffy and Zoro had to be incapacitated for everything else to happen round about it. Because if those two were still running around and causing havoc, things wouldn't have went the way they did. I understand that. But I'm just glad that that's done, and now we're going. Everybody has their motivations, and now we're moving, right? So let's just jump in. Episode 245. Almost forgot. And let's see how this is going to go. Let's do it. Oh, rope guy. Alright, okay, so Luffy's just asking them for a ship. Right, oh, good. Oh, is there another sea train leaving? Oh, right, okay, there's only one. we understand and appreciate the concern, Polly, mate, but we're going. We're leaving. If we have to wait until morning, can our wish come true? What do you mean, Nami? What are you saying? Right. When I heard there was a government island, I remembered something. Okay. The gates of justice are. In his lobby is the government-owned judicial island. Okay, right. We're getting some quote in name only. Being taken to Ennie's lobby itself considered proof of guilt. After passing through this empty court without stop. Oh, so they don't even have like a trial or anything? Criminals soon reach huge cold steel doors. This is because they're the only two places you can reach after sailing out from the harbour beyond these gates. One is the great military force. Okay, their headquarters. The other is impaled down, a large deep sea prison where torture rooms and gallows stand side by side. Oh, okay, so that gives me a lot less hope that we're gonna, like, Tom's gonna be at Ennie's lobby still, so that's not a possibility now. Robin's got a bounty on her head. No matter where she's taken, she'll be... Right, okay. Each moment we sit here talking... So we can't let her go through these gates. Right, so yeah, we can't waste time. She can't pass through these gates. If they don't even have a whole of like a trial or anything, if she's basically just going to walk through Ennie's lobby and get taken to like this prison or something, or maybe like the headquarters, so she can be like interrogated, we can't get to her after that. Oh, yes. I love that the timing of that wave as Luffy's anger came out there. Don't get in the way. Oh, we're going to throw down with Polly. He's looking out for us. I understand what he's saying. Kokoro? Oh, she got a solution? It could only be a sea train built by... Oh! Right. If you're prepared to die, then... Oh! What does Kokoro have is... There is another sea train. Okay. Kokoro. Sanji? Are you gonna just try and walk through without doing anything here? Oh my god, does this work? Okay. Good. Yeah. Destroy them. Yeah, of course it is, Sanji. You're gonna have to beat them all up. Oh mate, I love it when he does that. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, get these guys out of the way. I want to see the interaction with him and Usopp and Franky. Oh. I love how quick Sanji's just making light of these dudes. Yeah, twins, get them out of here. Oh, he doesn't realise it's Franky? Oh my god, yes, he's found these two and now we can speak to Nami. Oh, come on. So you two are pirate friends? Ah, oh, don't say that. I'm Franky. Yes. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Oh, I love that. He calls him former friend, but then gets so angry. when he finds out who he is. I love it. Yeah, I mean, look, Usopp's sticking up for Franky now. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Guys, we've got a lot to catch each other up on, but we need to move here. Yeah. Sanji, get them untied. Three's better than one. Let's do it. Guys, you're making too much. Oh, yeah, they've heard it. They've heard you making noise. Oh. This is T-Bone. Okay. Oh. She wasn't expecting it to be open. Let's see this. Oh, okay. I think I like this better than the other design. This is a crazy train. Rocketman. Excellent. An Elton John reference. Love it. Oh, Ice. Oh, was Iceberg getting it? Okay. So that's why the door was open. Kokoro was confused. Of course, Iceberg would have keys to it. Probably only these two, maybe Franky, would know about this train. Yeah. Luffy's been staggering. He needs some... Oh, that's right. Nami sent these two to get a bunch of food. Oh, I love it. Nami. Nice. You doing? I'm going. You calling her an idiot? Yeah. He's going to change his tune as soon as he finds it. I love that. Oh, that's brilliant. Franky family? What are these guys? Are they... Because Franky got taken? They crying? I heard... Oh, right, okay. Okay, maybe a little bit of respect for the Franky family, even though I still don't like them. But the fact that they're willing to... Yeah, they're willing to go up against the world government for Franky. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe I underestimated the Franky family. Do you know what? Yeah. After what happened with Usopp, do you expect them to forgive you that easily? You were laughing pretty hard about it. Yeah, reflect on it. That's true. That's true. Okay. Okay. Okay, Luffy. Okay, Luffy. Nami doesn't accept it. But... Okay. We can basically... We can take all the forces we can get. I don't think they're going to be much help when it comes to CP9. But... You know, there's loads of Marines they could be going up against. They're going to use King Bulls to go to... What? How are they going to do it? I'll need to see what they're talking about there. They're going to go into the back of the sea train with King Bulls? Okay. Oh, Luffy up front. Oh, just like his seat on the Mary. He's got to sit on the front. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so ready. Let's do it. I was hoping to get the Denden Mushi conversation, though. I'm a bit sad that we didn't get that. But hopefully now we can tell them we're on our way. Oh, and Polly's snuck on as well. All right, let's do this. Now they're parting. Oh, man. Okay, man, let's go. Oh, guys. I'm so ready for this. I am so ready to see how this is going to play out. Yes, get everything back, Luffy. Let's do it. Oh, that train looks awesome. Oh, right, okay. I am loving how this is progressing. I absolutely love it. I love the the build-up of now we have the sea train. The sea train that Robin's on. She's at the front. We need to get to her. But now we have Sanji, Franky, and Usopp together. And they have the Den Den Musha there so we can communicate with Nami. We're about to go up against this T-Bone guy and his troops. But as it stands, they're together in that cart. We're good to go. Following them in another sea train, which they can't control the speed on, is the rest of the crew. The Franky family's going to join on. We've got Kokoro driving, and Polly has snuck onto the train, right? I cannot wait to see how this is going to play out, right? But the question is, right, if they can't control the speed and they can't stop the Rocketman, and there's only one track, what happens if we catch up to the Puffing Tom? Do we just going to crash into the back of it? Is that how that's going to play out? I can't wait to see how it goes. But that's interesting. I'm interested to see how the Franky family, when they mentioned it there, how they're going to join onto the back of the sea train with their bulls. That's interesting. I like the fact that Luffy basically, he saw how earnest they were being when they were like basically they swallowed their pride, they're crying and begging them, the people that they've wronged, you know, they're begging them saying, listen, we want to save our bro, please, we're begging you, like we're willing to go up against the world government, but we don't have any other way to get there, like can you take us? And Luffy saw that and kind of went, right, okay, let's go. Even though he holds a grudge, they all hold a grudge against him. I like that from Luffy. I like the fact that he saw this and went, right, okay, they're being very sincere. You know, like, it's not in Luffy's nature that if they were just, like, if he probably didn't do it in that manner, if he didn't, you know, basically swallow his pride and say, please, like, help us, we need help, we need to save our friend, we're willing to risk everything, he probably wouldn't have done it, but I like that there's no way Luffy would turn down that request in that manner. And fair play to the Franky family. You know, I didn't think they were as nice people as that. Like, they're painted very much, and when you start the arc, they're very much painted as scumbags, right? But I like the way where they have that kind of code of, like, respect for Franky, where, you know, all of them crying, all of them willing to risk their lives and take on the world government to get him back. Okay, right. It makes me think, was it okay, respect to Franky, like he must be a good leader, right? Oh, I love that, like, Iceberg kind of knew how things were kind of going to play out once the crew had kind of gathered themselves, so he already went to the Rocketman and started preparing it. You know, it must have been when he saw the determination from, like, Nami's speech to him. It was probably then where he went, these guys are going, like they're going to leave to go after this train. That the Rocketman will probably be the only way they can do it. I'm going to go and get it ready for them. I love that. I love the characters in this arc. I love it so much. I wonder how it's going to play out with Polly. Like, he's snuck on the train, obviously. Is his motivations just revenge? Because of what happened, because of what they did to Iceberg, and because of the betrayal that they did to him. Is that why he's going? Does he want to, you know, or is it a kind of like sense of wanting to, it's probably a bit of both. He probably wants to help the crew as well, you know, because he probably maybe even feels a bit partially responsible because he got tricked into blaming the Straw Hats, and like everybody thought that they were trying to assassinate Iceberg and stuff. So maybe even that, like that moment he shared with Luffy in the room when they were both trapped, he kind of saw Luffy's determination as well. Whereas he probably saw Luffy's nature and was impressed by that. So that's, guys, I can't wait to see how, like, I feel like on the sea train, the real fights are about to kick off. You know, this T-Bone guy's making a move. So now We've got through the kind of carts that have just got the kind of like soldiers or like agents in them. And now we're approaching the kind of like leaders. So like this T-Bone guy is going to be like the first obstacle for us on the sea train. But the good thing is, it's not just Sanji fighting anymore. Like Sanji's made quick work of these guys in these, because there wasn't much challenge for him in these first couple of carts. But now it's about to step up. But we have Franky, we have Usopp, right? We can work our way through here. And then, like, if we manage to get Robin, like, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if we get past, like, T-Bone, the CP7 and the CP9, like, new person, then when we get to, like, the main CP9, if we can get Robin on side, right? If, like, Sanji can say to her, listen, your little deal hasn't worked, you might as well team up with us, because we're here now, then it's 4 against 4. It's 4 against 4. So it's not too badly stacked. But then the question, I feel like the problem is that Lucci seems so powerful. I'm like, can Sanji take him on? Can Sanji take on Lucci? That's what I'm thinking right now. Just because of what we saw him do to Luffy, Zoro, and like Franky. Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I hope that he maybe goes the sabotage route, you know, and then just kind of tries to buy time for the rest of the crew to get there. Because, like, I feel like we're going to get Luffy taking on Lucci again. I feel like that's going to be the fight. Like, I feel like that's the person that Luffy is, like, going to go up against in this arc. You know, you think of the arcs in a sense of, if there's crews or like a group, like there's always a way where you're like, right, it was easier with Baroque works because you had that kind of, the numbering system. So you kind of knew, right, we know that Luffy's going up against Crocodile. We know that Mr. 1 will be Zoro, Mr. 2 will be Sanji, and then you could kind of go with the flow from there. Whereas this one, it's a kind of like, who's gonna fight who? Like, if you look at the 4v4 on the train, who would you put? Because we don't know the strengths of CP9. We know, obviously, Lucci is like the leader and the strongest, right? That was kind of made clear. But how did the rest kind of play out in the pecking order of, like, because obviously you want the weakest one. Hopefully that's who Usopp gets. I don't want to disrespect him because he's earned so much respect in this arc from what he's been doing. But, like, the fight with Luffy, but, like, that was mostly because he kind of knew Luffy's fighting style and could, like, make countermeasures. Like, how will Usopp be able to handle going up against these, I forgot what they call it, but the powers, there's like 6 powers that they have. You know, like the iron body and the finger pistol and stuff. All of that, which is a problem, because that is the thing. As much as I'm talking about the kind of like pecking order of CP9, they all have these powers. So there's nobody that's like the weak one in them. They're all really strong. And that's where I'm like, right, okay. Whereas with Baroque works and things like that, you could be like, right, you know, yeah, you look at the likes of, who are the ones that we met on Whiskey? Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine. You can look at them and go, right, yeah, Usopp and Nami, that they can fight them, you know, because they can use their wits. But with these guys in CP9, they're all really dangerous because they have those abilities. Like, how do we fight against like an iron body if you can't, like, well, saying that, we saw that, was it Bluno? Bluno, the guy, I keep getting their names mixed up, sorry. Bluno, his iron body got shook by Franky. Franky shook him and surprised him back at the workshop. So we can break through the iron body. It's not foolproof. But I think you need to be really strong to kind of burst through it. And my concern with the Iron Body as well was Zoro couldn't cut Lucci. But it must be a sense of the stronger you are, the stronger the abilities, I'm guessing. So, like, Lucci's Iron Body will be much stronger than Bruno's. So maybe Zoro would be able to cut Bruno. Because obviously, if Franky's able to kind of break through it with physical, just brute force, I'm guessing Zoro would be able to cut him. Because like, does like Lucci's Iron Body get stronger if he goes into his kind of like leopard form? I'm guessing that's the case, right? But what was really interesting for me in terms of like the world building in this episode was the description of Enies Lobby and the Gates of Justice, right? Now, that, I was kind of like, you know, where I was thinking, right, what is Enies Lobby then? Like, how does this, like, because it's described as like a courtroom, but basically what Nami was saying is it's a court in name only. Basically, people get taken there when they've already been judged to be guilty. So they basically just go straight through Enies Lobby, they walk through an empty courtroom, there's no trial or anything, straight through an empty courtroom, and they pass through these gates of justice, and the only two, if this is right, if I'm wrong here, correct me please, but based on what I got from Nami's explanation is once you pass through the gates of justice, the only two destinations you can get to are the Marine headquarters or Impaled Down, which is a deep sea prison, right? So how does that, like, I want to see how these gates of justice play out and how they're connected to these two locations. Because it's the way she said it, as if to say, like, once those gates of justice close, you can't, there's no coming back. Like, you have to go to those places. Now, the question is, right, someone like Robin, who has that information and has the ability to read the poneglyphs, would she be taken to the prison? Because I feel like she might be taken to headquarters. Because if she has information and the ability to find the ancient weapons on that scale, I'm thinking maybe like the higher ups, like those the elders, like the 5 elders, they're going to want to speak to Robin and get some information from her, you know? But yeah, guys, good episodes, guys. We're moving, we're on the trains, we're going. I can't wait to see the interactions in the next episodes. I want to see the Den Mushi conversation between Sanji and Nami. I want to see more of like on like the Rocketman, them like kind of been like, right, here's what we need to do, let's get a plan going, and this is how we're going to handle this. I want to see obviously the interaction between Franky, Usopp and Sanji as they kind of find out the full story of the situation, right? Because I think that those three together working their way through this train and interacting with each other is going to be brilliant. It's going to be great, right? I can't wait. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, likes the videos. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, guys.